simples, caralho. Puta safada, quenga fragelada, que fazia de tudo. Trocou meu cacete gordinho, fofinho, lindinho. Me traiu com um burro. Aquele jumento até hoje trepa com você. Aquele maldito jumento até hoje come você. E eu sei que o safado da história também fui eu. E este medo terrível de acunhar nessa buceta arrumada agora é meu. Pra deputado estadual, vote meu pau. Vote meu pau.
Beleza, mano. Vou fazer uma live rápida também.
Deputado estadual, vote meu pau. Vote meu pau. Vote meu pau. Em 1º de outubro, as mocinhas viverão uma grande emoção, pois será o meu cacete o deputado do povo agora nesta eleição. Meu cacete é amigo, é sincero e é humilde, este nasceu pra vencer. Apoiado pelo ovo, meu cacete é fofinho, meu cacete é de fuder. Pra deputado estadual, vote meu pau. Vote meu pau. Vote meu pau. Pra deputado estadual, vote meu pau. Vote meu pau. Vote meu pau. Ó meu pau subindo, menina.
Vai,
meu pau de cabeça erguida. Se você ainda é moça, tem medo de levar trouxa, dou a minha opinião.
Vamos começar aqui, calma aí. Não tá entrando, vamos. Ah, não, seu arrombado. Calma aí. Já tô escutando som de mato.
Meu saco é uma marreta, vou até no fim do mundo por causa de uma buceta. Meu pinto é uma alavanca, meu saco é uma marreta, vou até no fim do mundo por causa de uma buceta.
Não botei nada na missão.
Meu pinto endureceu quando eu passei em Sonora. Em Rondonópolis dei uma no rabo de uma senhora. Santa Elvira não parei, Jucimeira e Pedro Cipa. Chegando em Jaciara dei o maior show de pica. Na Serra de São Vicente já estava bem escuro. Chegando em Cuiabá meu cacete tava duro. Fui direto à casa dela, a mãe dela estava lá. A velhota não saía e eu querendo trepar. E eu doido pra comer aquela linda teteia. Nisso a mulher foi dormir e me surgiu uma ideia. Naquela tesão danada eu comi o cu da velha. Meu pinto é uma alavanca, meu saco é uma marreta. Vou até no fim do mundo por causa de
hoje a live vai ser curta.
Meu pinto é uma alavanca, meu saco é uma marreta, vou até no fim do mundo por causa de uma buceta. Meu pinto é uma alavanca, meu saco é uma marreta, vou até no fim do mundo por causa de uma buceta. Meu pinto é uma alavanca, meu saco é uma marreta, vou até no fim do mundo por causa de uma buceta.
Já vou tirar a
música. Meu pinto é uma alavanca, meu saco é uma marreta, vou até no fim do mundo por causa de uma buceta. Meu pinto é uma alavanca, meu saco é uma marreta.
Tô de boa, você tá alegre com hoje, essa música já está com
o meu nome é Wilson, sou forte como um jumento, minha pica tá crescendo só por causa de você. Meu bem, eu quero fuder e você não me quer não, quero passar minha mão nessa bunda tão gostosa que um dia saiu bosta e sujou o meu punhão. Que um dia saiu bosta e sujou o meu punhão. Meninão, teu sorriso parece uma buceta, quando vejo corro logo pra bater uma punheta. Minha pica tá batendo aqui dentro do calção, parecendo um coração quando está de pressão alta. Veja só a minha gala se arrastando pelo chão, veja só a minha gala já caindo pelo chão. Ontem à noite eu dormindo tive um sonho com você, era doida me chupando e eu morrendo de prazer. Se enroscava em minha pica, eu gritava ai amor, eu botava em sua bunda e tu gritava ai que dor. Dava gota e eu gozava outra vez como isso é bom, dava gota mas gozava outra vez como isso é bom. Eu me lembro aquele tempo quando a gente se amava, você dizia que dava sua bunda só pra mim, minha pica era só tua, seu priquito era só meu, eu chupava o teu peito e tu cheirava os punhão meu. Hoje só resta saudade das coisas que a gente fez, hoje só resta saudade das coisas que a gente fez. Meu bem, esse meu diário foi lembrar nosso passado, quando eu tiver do teu lado não sei como vou ficar, se corro, se fico quieto, se chorou, se dou risada, ou se convido você para dar outra trepada. Minha pica tem saudade da minha ex-namorada, minha pica tem saudade da minha ex-namorada. Me despeço de você com a dor no coração, não quero mais competir com seu novo Ricardão. Veja só minha piquinha caidinha de emoção, porque nela tem o cheiro do seu grande bucetão. Que viveram belos dias se enrolando pelo chão, que viveram belos dias se enrolando pelo chão. Moro em Campina Grande, cidade paraibana, quem quiser meu endereço, veja aqui na minha pomba, tá escrito aonde eu moro e faço um show tão bacana que mulher, moça e menina não vão ficar com vergonha.
Tá escutando agora? Eu não sei, calma aí, deixa eu ver aqui. O volume tá alto. Deixa eu ver aqui. Acho que é porque o dB tá baixo. Porque eu tava vendo o replay da minha live, realmente tava baixo. Minha voz. My voice. My voice. Tá 92, vou deixar aqui no 10. Acho que ficou melhor, né? Ficou melhor aí? Ah, eu acho que a dívida saiu. Vamos lá, né? Next mission. Ficou bom? Beleza. Já tô com sono, galerinha. Acho que eu vou fazer só mais 2 missões nessa live. É porque eu comecei a live tarde hoje, mas... Pra não ficar sem, né, pelo menos. Amanhã eu vou fazer uma live massinha.
Marston, you're a public menace. We
Oxi.
should have had you killed.
I wish you had. But since you didn't, where's my family?
Oh, spare me the noble savage fall on the sword tripe, will you, old boy? It's nauseating. You don't wish to be dead. You're an insignificant creature desperately clinging on to life like the rest of the scum in this town. Yeah, I know, it's tough. You like Dutch. He's a charming fellow. He makes sense. He's like one of those nature writers from back east. Only he takes things a tiny little step too far. Rather than just loving the flowers and the animals and the harmony between man and beast, he shoots people in the head for money and disagreeing with them.
He's a goddamn killer.
Now, I'm not a great intellect, but the metaphysical leap from admiring the flower to shooting a man in the head because he doesn't like the flower is a leap too far. So, I know.
Oxe, como assim? O Bully tá ganhando.
Easy.
É?
You see,
Eu nem vi, pior que faz tempo que eu não vi. Mas pior que parece que o Bully tá ganhando,
we're the
né?
bad guys. We enforce the rules. Now, while the rules may not be perfect, they're really not so bad.
Exactly. What's the alternative?
Yeah. See, I'll tell you what the alternative is. It's not complicated. It's about one man and his gun versus another man. Sure.
Tem que ser o Assassin's Creed. Pior que é.
But the alternative, Mr. Marston, is hell.
And the way you enforce this civilization, this freedom for men to like or not like flowers, or whatever in God's name you were just talking about, is to kidnap a man's wife and son?
Well, I know there's contradictions. I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah, as I said, I'm not a great intellect. Now, after the debacle with the army and the bank, we have to put Mr. Vanderlyn to rest ourselves. Will you help us?
Do I have any choice?
Now that you mention it, no.
Then what was that pretty speech in aid of?
I don't rightly know, but it sure felt good saying it.
Shall we, Mr. Marston?
Ô louco, será?
Let's go.
É, porque todo personagem foda tem que morrer, boy. Já repararam nisso? Isso que é foda. Todo personagem que é foda tem que... O autor arrombado mata. Isso que é foda. Olha que massa.
Let's see if we can put this to rest once and for all, shall we? Go quick, take a look at this thing.
É, todo... Não. Todo autor mata o personagem massa. Não sei porquê.
Here they come! Look, they brought the machine gun!
Da hora, eu nunca vi esse tanto de gente assim. Nesse jogo.
What's the word, Captain?
We spotted one of Dutch's men about an hour ago. I think he took the bait.
Let's get in position then. Have your men ready to run them down if you have to.
Dismiss! Load weapons and get to the sandbags! Move!
Are you ready to finish this, Mr. Marston?
I guess so.
Tem que ser o Assassin's Creed. E aí?
Hold your fire until I give the word.
Os caras vão vir por onde?
This way, man!
Aonde?
There they are! Open fire!
Come and get me! We'll kill every last one of you! I need to get out of here!
A mira tá em dia, hein? Ô louco, mira dos deuses. Olha aí, cara. Eu tô gastando mais munição. Tá parecendo Call of Duty.
How many bastards are there? waiting for this day!
What is it with these people?
Me now!
Ainda bem que é infinito a munição. Se não fosse. Ai! Morri.
A long time ago. Look, they're running. Move out. Don't let them get away. Right. This thing's a lot bumpier off the road.
It's gonna be a mess if we have to follow them into the woods.
Deu bom.
This is insanity. I can hardly hold on.
Just shut up and drive, Fordham! Get those
Awesome.
men behind the rocks!
Where are they coming from? They're like rats.
Here!
Eita, agora se deu ruim.
Goddamn savages.
Sério, o cara morre?
Kill those bastards.
Beleza. Iron Man.
Quick, do something about that wagon!
Tá tela. Morre, né? Iron Man. Eita, fudeu. Sabe, eu acho que vai acontecer, eu acho que não deu falha ali não. Calma aí, rapaziada. Rapidão. Calma aí, rapidão.
Well, Mr. Marston, it seems like your mentor Dutch no longer looks quite so kindly to his student.
That man is insane.
So it seems.
I think we need to get him before sundown.
As you say, Captain. Otherwise, he'll be gone again.
And what if I say no?
Now, before I shoot you myself, let me just point out the obvious. The one person we have left that can appeal to Mr. Vanderlyn is the last person we know who knows him. Your wife.
That won't be necessary. Mr. Ross, Captain, let's go.
Mount up, men. Let's move out.
Yeah. Easy.
I can't believe Vanderlyn has built himself a fortress in the mountains.
He's crazy, but he certainly ain't
You
stupid.
already seen that place, right? McDougal told me you went up there with that Indian chap.
I seen it all right. We'll be lucky to last 5 minutes with this many men.
Governor Johns is going to be very pleased.
Nate Johns? What's he got to do with any of this?
Let's just say he has a vested interest in cleaning the filth out of this region. I don't think our old friend Dutch realizes what a great favor he has done us, inciting all this hate among the natives.
Like you needed an excuse. Hey!
See, this is what happens when you fraternize the savages. How could you ever follow a man like that?
How could you ever follow a man like Ross?
Vanderlyn is a psychopath, a murderer, and a rapist.
Ross don't seem too different. Dutch was a good man once. A far better man than you.
So what made him this way?
I don't know. Bastards like you. Seeing that things never change.
I hope you're ready to finish this mess.
Anything to get you sons of bitches off my back.
There's always somebody watching, Mr. Marston. I thought you'd have gleaned that much by now.
You think you're so clever, don't you?
No, it's you who thought you were clever. You thought you could just walk away from your old life. Make no mistake, we have been watching.
Don't speak to me.
You're really an ungrateful slug, Marston. All we need now is Father Christmas. Instead of punishing you for your crimes, we are giving you a chance to kill the men who betrayed you.
You didn't have to punish my wife, too.
Oh, please. She's hardly innocent.
Don't you talk about her like that.
Oh, I would never talk ill of dear Abby. You call her Abby or Abigail? I prefer Abby. No, I like the woman. A little rough for my taste, but very pleasant.
I can't wait to put a bullet in your head. When will this be over?
It's you who's been dragging it out, not us. We sent you to Fort Mercer with the simple task of killing Bill Williamson. Next thing you know, you're running all over Mexico like a headless chicken.
And now it's Dutch.
He's the last one of your merry band, is he not? Then you can go back to your farm, or what's left of it. If need be, you can always send your wife back out to work. I hear she works hard.
Go to hell! Come!
This old gang of yours just won't die easily, will it? I wonder how many deaths you are all responsible for. How much money you took from pockets of hard-working citizens.
We did more for the people with the money we took than the damn government ever did.
Let's go! We gotta keep moving!
This flawed philosophy yours again. If you wish to argue the finer points of ethics, I suggest you learn to read first.
And I suggest you learn how to shoot people in the front, not the back.
So you're the one who's gonna kill him?
Dutch? Yep, that's what they keep telling me. But if you feel like doing it, please be my guest.
This is suicide, if you ask me. My scouts have seen that fort of his. You, blow that gate open. Move, soldier.
It's time to kill these motherless bastards!
You boys don't frighten me much!
It's over. You're gonna face some
Oh, man!
Come on! Push him back!
Over there! I'll go, man!
Who's covering me?
It's over, Fred!
Son of a bitch!
How did you think it was gonna end?
Push forward! This is the United States Army. Stop right there, I'll blow your brains out. Put down your weapon. Brace yourself. They're coming again. I thought you were a killer. Took delivery and notified
Don't look good.
Surrender now. Drop your weapon. Hold them off. Goddamn murder! Damn. You're making a big mistake here. Give it up.
Why you wanna die? Who do you think you're messing with?
Push into the village. Come on, let's finish this. Marston, use that Gatling gun. We'll take him out from the ridge. For the love of God!
How long? I've seen tough for schoolgirl!
Marston, one
Right, Marston. We'll take 2 men with us. The rest will stay here and take care of the wounded. They'll plant charges at the gate. You and I will provide the cover fire. This is it, men. Let's get that gate down. Get ready to hold off their fire, Marston. Up! Todd, cover us! Over there! Eyes up, man!
Guess I'll make a good man after all. I will feast on your blood. Protect your righteous. Oh, Grant.
Look out! Man down! Son of a bitch! Come on! This ends right now!
You should run off home.
Take cover, men! Here it comes!
You tend to your wounded. I gotta face Dutch alone. Looks like it's me and you, John. You should have stayed at home. I suggest you follow me.
This is the United States!
Crazy! Where do you think you're going, coward? Working for the government, John. After all I taught you, I'm ashamed. I don't have a choice. There's always a choice. You're just too blind to see. Your family, Abigail, was any man's wife, John. And Jack, he's another horse, just like you. You're weak. You always were. You never had the stomach for this. You never could see what I could see, John. You were too... Working for the government, John? After all I taught you, I'm ashamed. I don't have a choice. There's always a choice. You're just too blind to see. They got my family. Your family? Abigail was any man's wife, John. Follow me. Try to keep up. The hell? Working for the government, John? After all I taught you, I'm ashamed. I don't have a choice! Son of a bitch! God damn it! You'll never take me alive, John! It's over, John. I ain't leaving here without you. I ain't like you.
I ain't like you.
John.
That's where you're wrong.
Hello again, John.
Hello, Dutch.
We gotta stop meeting like this.
Sure.
I got a plan, John.
You always got a plan, Dutch.
This is a good one.
I don't doubt it.
We can't always fight nature, John. We can't fight change. Can't fight gravity. We can't fight nothing. My whole life, all I ever did was fight.
Then give up, Dutch.
But I can't give up, neither. I can't fight my own nature. That's a paradox, John. You see?
Then I have to shoot you.
When I'm gone, they'll just find another monster. They have to. Because they have to justify their wages.
That's their business.
Our time has passed, John.
So at the end, you didn't have the guts to shoot him.
The man's dead, Ross.
Sure. Can I see your gun? Oh, trust me. It looks better in the report that way.
Where's my family?
Your wife was killed in a prison riot last week. So, I'm only joking, dear boy. They were sent back to that Scrabble ranch of yours in Beecher's Hope. They're quite safe and sound.
They better be.
Thank you, Mr. Marston, for everything. I know this wasn't easy for you, but I have to say, you've done your country proud.
Yeah, exactly. See you around, John. Try to stay out of trouble. Come on, Archer. Let's go find somebody else we can annoy.
Now I know the only compass that I need is the one that leads back to you. And I know the only compass that I need is the one leads back to you. And the burning blisters on my feet will call to hold me as I'm close to fall. Away from the warmth of your arms I stray.
into harm's way. Now I know the only compass that I need, oh, is the one that leads back to you. Coffee waves the hand again, coaxing letters from the pen, but words just sit like empty scribbles, such empty caffeinated riddles. That I need is the one leads back to you. Now I know the only compass that I need is the one.
Let's go. Whoa there. Slow down. Abigail. Jack. Anyone here? Anyone home? Oh, darling. I never thought I'd see this day again.
You no good hillbilly piece of shit! I thought you was dead! I thought you was dead, John, huh? Where you been? Where you been?
You know where I've been, darling. You know.
You saw Dutch, didn't you?
Yeah, I saw him.
And Bill?
Yeah, I saw him too.
And you didn't go back to him?
I left that life. Just as you left yours. How'd they treat you?
Oh, I can take care of myself, John. One guard got funny on me one time, but I wasn't so ladylike and he didn't try it again. Nor no one else.
How's the boy?
Oh, like you. And like me. Well, he's like a kid growing up without a father.
That ain't fair.
What is fair?
Well, some trees flourish, others die. Some cattle grow strong, others are taken by wolves. Some men are born rich enough and dumb enough to enjoy their lives. Ain't nothing fair, you know that.
We tried to change. I mean, ain't that what you're supposed to do?
We did change. And it's over now. Jack! Jack, come here, boy.
Hello, sir.
Come here. How you been?
Coyotes ate all the chickens and poachers took the cattle. I tried, Father. I tried.
I know you did, son. I know.
And don't you go blaming me, boy. Don't you go blaming me.
I ain't blaming no one, old man, but since you're still alive, there's 4 mouths to feed. And no cattle.
That's a nice way to greet somebody. Why don't I get the warm and tender embrace?
Consider the fact I ain't put a bullet in your embrace, old man. You were supposed to look after the place.
I did. Well, I did my best. Thing is, there was too many of them. I thought you was dead. I wasn't drinking.
Hold your excuses until you figured out which one to use. Jack, go get your bags packed, boy. We got work to do. We leave in the morning. Go on.
Yes, sir.
Where are you going?
Well, it's getting kind of dark now, but in the morning we've got to go get ourselves some more cattle. I've got friends at McFarland's ranch. It's over in Hittigan's Stead who can sell us some. Now, Abigail, I hope you learn to cook.
Yes. Didn't I say, rather than some prison, they actually kept me incarcerated in a cooking school for young ladies.
Hello, sir.
All right, we should get moving. Let's go! How you feeling, Jack?
I'm feeling fine, sir.
We got a decent ride ahead of us.
I've never been to Hennigan's Stead. How do you know these ranchers?
I met them while I was away. McFarland's are good people. We need folks we can trust right now.
And how?
I was sick and they looked after me.
Sick how?
You sure got a lot of questions.
I don't often get a chance to ask them. Was it a gentleman's complaint? Almost.
Come on.
What do they call it? The morning drip?
Good God, boy, no! Where do you learn these things?
Uncle told me about it.
Well, he'd know, the dirty old fool. No, I just got weak for a while. Acted foolishly, got in trouble. Guess I was a little out of practice. Come on!
Hey, Pa!
What?
Where were you all that time? Where'd you go?
What'd your mother tell you?
Look out!
Yeah.
She said it was some kind of important government business.
That's about right. Some people thought I owed them some favors.
Why did they take us away?
They thought it wasn't safe for you here by yourself. Those men harm you?
No, they're okay. Some of them even told me stories. I think I'd like to be a government man one day. Or a politician.
I'd rather you chose an honest profession. Stay with me!
Are you trying to leave me behind? Oh, was it something to do with Mr. Dutch and Bill? Why you went away?
Who told you that?
I kept hearing people say their names. That's all.
Yeah, I caught up with Bill and Dutch. We had some old business needed settling. There's the ranch. Come on, let's see if we can find Mr. McFarland.
Careful!
John Marston. There's a face I thought I'd never see again. Well, our public servants in Blackwater sent you back on another homicidal errand to protect and save us from Lord only knows what?
Thankfully not, sir. I was hoping you might still be able to sell me some cattle.
My boy, it would be a pleasure. Bonnie's out in the crowd now. She'll be more than happy to help you.
Take care now, Mr. McFarland. Good luck. All right, Jack. You're gonna have an important job. I want you to lead the herd while I drive them from the back. Keep us all moving in the right direction.
Sure, Paul. I can do that, no problem.
And if you see cows straying off, can you help me round them up?
Good Lord, do my eyes deceive me? A devil walks among us.
I said I'd be back when this was all over, Miss McFarland. After the barn fire, you remember?
Of course I remember. I just didn't believe a word of it. So, you've come for some cattle?
Yeah, I'm finally starting up my farm again. Or trying to, at least.
You'll be fine. You've been taught well. Come on, then.
Whoa! Come on. Jack, keep them headed towards the river. Move, come on. Come.
I'll give you a hand to get them moving.
Good luck, John. Come back and see us sometime.
So, what happened? Last I heard you were headed for some exotic escapade in Mexico.
It's a long story. Too long to tell without a drink in my hand. Whoa.
So, is this your boy?
Yeah. Say hello to Miss McFarland, Jack.
Hello?
Ah, the arrogance of youth. He gets a little fur on his lip and he thinks he knows best all of a sudden.
Must take after his father.
Yeah! Let's go!
How's your wife?
She's well, I think. We haven't had much time to talk yet.
Well, I'm glad you're back together again.
It's gonna take some time. We've all been through a lot. Whoa there. Let's go. How's the ranch?
We're surviving. Looks like you got him under control. I best get back to Pa.
Nice to see you again, Miss McFarland. And thanks for
Call
everything.
me Bonnie, you dope.
Here! Jack! We need to move him across the river. Move! Easy.
Let's go.
Let's go. You're doing a good job, son. Just lead them straight up the hill towards home.
Will do, Paul.
Come on. Go. Move on. Move on. No stopping. Let's go. Come on. Move it. Get going. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Keep it moving. Whoa, whoa. Let's move here, my four-legged friends. Come on. Hey, Come on, let's go, let's go! Move it up! Let's go! Whoa there! Move, let's go! Hold up, Jack. This don't look right. Stay back, son! I'll hold them off! I guess it's too late to talk about that! I think that's all of them. Jack! Wait there, I'm coming! You all right? You're not hurt, are you?
No, I'm fine, I'm fine. I wasn't scared, honest.
Sorry you had to see that, son. Those men won't be stealing from anybody else. Jack! Head left up the road towards home!
I know where I'm going, Paul.
Slow down! Move! Come on! Yeah! Move! Move! Get a move on! Stay together, you dumb animals! Forward! Let's go! Move! Come on! Move on! Move on! Whoa there! No stopping! Let's go! Move it! Get going! Come on! Easy. Come on! Come on! Come on! Whoa! Come on! Keep it moving! Let's move here, my four-legged friends! Come on, let's go! Let's go!
Get in!
Load up now. Move it up! Come! Whoa! All right, now lead them into the pen. Move! Let's go! Come on! Whoa, whoa! Nice work, son!
We made it!
Go on! Hit your horse and wait for me by the stable. That's a fine herd we got ourselves.
So we're...
Did a good job, son. Nice shooting.
Thanks, Pa.
Make a rancher of you yet. What you cooking?
Same thing I've been cooking the past 15 years with the hope of poisoning you.
Ain't working so well.
Not yet.
Be honest, though. Tastes bad enough to kill a man.
I never was much of a cook, but I did try to be a good wife.
And you have been.
Given what we was and what we came from, I think we've gone and done okay. I look at Jack. I look at him and I think we've been blessed. maybe he can be something more.
He's a good kid. He can be whatever he wants to be. He ain't gonna be no frontier gunslinger killing and running no gang, though. That way's over. Railroads and government and motor cars and everything gone and done away with all that.
And he ain't gonna marry no orphaned working girl running with a bunch of hucksters, neither.
If he meets one like you, I hope he'll marry her.
Stop. For an illiterate gunslinger, you sure know how to make a girl blush. God damn crows! John! You have got to go deal with them. They've broken into the silo again and are eating all the corn out from it.
Of course, my angel.
Wait, get out of there.
All right, all right.
Go on. Scat. Shh.
Get away!
Sorry, but you're fine.
Crap!
How about that stew?
How do you do, sir?
John, how are you? John, we got a telegram from some lady friend of yours, a Bonnie something or other. Something you ain't telling me?
Bonnie McFarland. She's a friend.
Mm.
Saved my life when I went after Bill and nearly got myself killed again.
Oh, and now you two's in the habit of sending each other letters. How very nice.
It weren't nothing like that. What's it say?
I don't know. I can't... Well, you know I can't read.
Give it here.
You read that thing out loud?
I ain't hiding nothing. Dear Mr. Marston, stop. Need corn sacks. Stop. Emergency. Stop. Weevils and moths ate entire county supply. Stop. Can you help? Not exactly the most romantic request now, is it?
I guess not. She saved your life, you say?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, then you're gonna have to help her and her family out. We've got a plentiful supply of corn sacks over near the silo. About the one thing Uncle didn't manage to have stolen while we was gone.
Okay.
Hurry back, John. And John, what's she like?
You know. A little bit like you, I guess. She's a woman in a man's world.
John, wait! Maybe I should meet this McFarland woman. What are you waiting for? We better hurry. I don't think I can let you go off again without me.
Fair enough. I'm glad of the company. You only had to ask.
Ask? I was waiting for you to ask me.
I thought you'd want to keep an eye on the boy.
Oh, while you were off cavorting with cowgirls in the next county? I don't think so, John Marston. You only just got home. That Jack has seen enough of me for a lifetime. So, is she married? This Bonnie McFarland?
No.
What does she look like?
I don't know. Pretty normal, I suppose.
Normal? What? Normal like me?
No. Normal as in 2 eyes, mouth, nose, that kind of normal. Besides, ain't no woman fine as you.
A little flattery. Now we're finally getting somewhere.
If you find yourself in a hole, the first thing to do is stop digging.
Another pearl of wisdom from John Marston. I sure do miss those.
I never took you for the jealous type, Abigail.
I ain't jealous so much as curious.
You heard what she wrote. It's just some corn. She saved my life, and she was decent enough to me, so I owe her this much at least.
How did she save your life, anyway?
She found me half dead on the side of the road and took me to the doctor. Most folks would have left me there.
Half dead from what?
Bill didn't take so kindly to me visiting unannounced.
Bill never did like surprises. How was he?
Same as he was when we left. Angry and dumb. Taking his revenge out on the world. People down there was really scared of him.
Of Bill? You gotta be kidding me. He was only frightening if he was afraid of dumb fools.
Bill weren't so bad, but Dutch went crazy. Bill took it hard.
For a while, we all thought we'd found something right. A better way to live, but it was just a lie. Oh, you saw before they did.
Maybe. But they was still kind of a family.
A family that left you for dead. You knew the truth, John, and they hated you for it.
Where did they take
Who?
those government bastards? Where did they hold you and Jack?
I ain't sure. They kept their eyes covered there and back. Can't have been too far from here, though.
They treat you right?
It ain't the first time I've had a gun to my head, John. You're forgetting your marriage proposal.
Very fun.
No, they learned pretty quick what would happen if they laid a finger on me.
Sons of bitches.
It wasn't them or being there. I didn't care about that. I've been in far worse situations. It was the wait. I didn't know if you was coming back.
You came. Thank you so much. We lost the entire harvest.
Miss McFarland, I'd like you to meet my wife, Abigail.
Oh, ain't you quite the gentleman all of a sudden? It's a pleasure to meet you, Mrs. Marston.
Likewise. Thank you for saving my husband's life. And for teaching the miserable goat some manners, among other things.
I didn't teach him anything. I know better than to try to change a man. You should meet my father.
Oh, people can change, Miss McFarland. John and I have to believe that more than anybody.
This is a decent first harvest for you, John. You should be proud. That's good land you got there.
How are you feeling, Mrs. Marston? From what your husband told me, it must have been awful for you.
I've been through worse, and I knew he'd be back before too long. He can't cook a meal to save his life.
Abigail, in my darkest hours, when I was most homesick, just the thought of one of your rat meat stews kept me pushing forward.
Well, about as amusing as a weeping saddle sore, ain't he, Mr. Farland? If you're gonna start yammering about women's work, John, I'd say you might be in the wrong company.
I'd say so, too.
I never felt so outnumbered.
Ma'am?
So that was the famous Bonnie.
That was her, all right.
She's pretty.
She's normal, like I said.
Well, you always wanted to be a rancher. I'd have thought she'd be just your thing. The perfect rancher's wife, if I ever saw one.
I already got a rancher's wife.
I'm only teasing. I like her, and I'm glad she saved your life. Most of the time, anyway.
The McFarlands are good people.
She did blush better than a shepherd's sunset when she saw you, though.
I have that effect on women.
You clearly had one too many blows to the head.
You ain't wrong about that, Mrs. Marston.
That's quite a ranch they got there.
That'll be us someday. As soon as we get back on our feet.
I don't know, John. How many times can we start again? An outlaw and a working girl. We ain't exactly farmers.
We are now. Forget that life. It's over.
Do you really believe that?
We have to. It's the only way we'll ever have a future.
The life we led, that doesn't go away. It's never over. You think those government men are just gonna leave us alone now?
The old gang's dead. I did what they asked.
And that's it? A life of crime forgiven?
We're back together, ain't we?
Until they decide you owe them something else.
Sometimes I think I was the stupid one for believing I could get out. Maybe Dutch, Bill, and Javier were just being honest with themselves.
You ain't perfect, John, and I sure ain't. But you're better than they are, than they were. I think we should keep going, John.
Maybe we can't change, but we gotta try, for Jack's sake. Even if we have to start again 100 times. It's better than going back to what we were. How's Jack doing?
Angry, upset. He's been through a lot.
I hope he's gonna be all right.
It's gonna take time. For a while, his world was safe. Normal, even. Then it got turned upside down again.
You ain't saying much about it.
I've tried to talk to him, but how do you explain any of this? What do you say when he asks about Uncle Phil and Uncle Gus? They were family when he was a little boy.
He hides away in those books of his.
Wouldn't you? It ain't like the real world's done him many favors. He's just been kidnapped. He grew up with the gang. That's no life for a boy.
We did our best to protect him.
Come on, John. He saw things no boy should see.
Well, now we got a chance to make it right.
We did good today, John. I guess I better go fix us something to eat.
Get up, old man.
I am up.
Get up!
Oh. There, I'm up. Well, thank the good Lord you're back. Nothing worse for an old man than sleeping in the warm afternoon sun.
You want a long sleep, Uncle? That can be arranged. It'll cost me less than food.
You always was a hard and nasty man, John Marston.
You always was a useless, conniving thief. And where's them cattle? Did you take them to pasture?
It's coming around to that.
When exactly?
It's easy to pick on the elderly. It's easy, but it ain't dignified.
Come on, old man. Do this together. Yeah. Whoa. Slow up. Let's move them out. Come. Move. Come on. Let's get them out to pasture. Move, move. Come on.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's go. Move it. Come on. Go. Get a move on. Yeah. Easy. Get going. Come on. Move. Come on. Come on. Move on. Move on. Whoa. Come on, come on, come on! Yeah! Come on, let's go, let's go!
Cows!
Come on! Keep it moving! Whoa! Whoa! Stop the herd! Come on! Let's go! No stop! Let's go!
That ain't none of your business.
Let's go!
Best not to push your luck, John.
Slow down! Come on, come on! Let's move here, my four-legged friends! Move it up!
Come on!
Yeah! Stay together, you dumb animals!
Come on, you dumb heifers!
Faster!
Yeah! Yeah!
You look after the herd. I'll ride back.
No thanks. You got your pound of flesh from me today. Yeah!
Yeah. Take it easy, you stupid dog!
When will they get the crime situation under control? You look like a blackjack player.
Hello, my child.
Always a pleasure, John.